Well, good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday, and so excited to see everybody on the call tonight. And I've got a little bug here. Sorry. We've got a really another amazing night pack for you on our team call. And if you're new to this call for the first time, I want to say welcome to the team. And every Tuesday night, we have a team call where we celebrate one another, those who are winning, testimonials, get a tip to continue to grow the business, and get inspired. And it's good to be able to be connected. And the thing is, it's important to be duplicatable. So what you do, your team is going to do. And so, that is important. So your team should be on these calls as well, contributing, and it adds to the fire and the excitement and the power of what this opportunity is doing, both for the miracles that are happening from people wearing this patch, as well as the financial blessings happening for those who are sharing the patch. So, welcome once again. And if we haven't met before, my name is Ken Burke. So my wife and I are glad to have you aboard. And I can't believe it's already been 37 months that we've been in this amazing opportunity. And it just seems like yesterday. And it's amazing how many miracles we've got to have seen. I don't know if that's proper English, but it's been amazing. And how many miracles we know we're going to continue to see thanks to this amazing patch that no one in the world has. And we've got the cookie. And so we're so thankful for being brought into this opportunity and our opportunity to be able to share it with others. And we're thankful for God blessing us with David Schmidt, and pray for that man every day. And because all of us on this call, that one person changed our life. Isn't that amazing? And it all started there with him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and screen share with you our format for tonight. And we should be out of here by about 7:45. And then at 8 o'clock, I'm doing a X39 Zoom presentation. So if you've got friends that you're still excited to want to see this opportunity, text them now, let them know that, hey, at 8 o'clock, there's going to be a great Zoom for them to take a look and learn for themselves all about this opportunity. So maybe they can hopefully join you in wearing this patch and sharing it with the watching world as well. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and share my screen. And then also I'll be introducing Greg and Mena Warmbier, my fellow SPDs on this call, amazing leaders. And they too are going to help lead part of the meeting with tonight. And so you'll get an introduction with them as well. So let me go ahead and share my screen and go from there. So the community we have is called Believers for Life, and we are a community that sits underneath that this is a team. So if you're new, that this is a team, is the team that we're a part of that's led by Steve and Gina Merritt. They came aboard about 40 months ago. Just two of them, they hit the highest rank in this business in 23 days. It usually took 4 years to do. And they implemented a system for all us to follow. And out of that birthed a firestorm of growth. And this team now has grown from 2 people, Steve and Gina Merritt, to over 600,000, and expected to have 1 million by year end. Fastest growing team in the world, not just in Lifeway, but in the world. And we're all part of it. And thank God for Steve and Gina Merritt and their pro system that we follow. So grateful for them. And so, but it's a challenge being able to connect to 600,000 people. So we created a community within this is a team called Believers for Life to make it easy and granular for us to connect. And we take all the resources, the tools, and the equipping that this is a team provides, and we simply bring them to you at that level. We don't invent anything new here. And but also likewise, inside of this is a team, which is a fast-growing group team in the world. There's a little team inside that team also that's growing actually even faster inside of it. And that's down my right leg. And that's Danny McDaniels, and they have their champion makers team. And I have the beautiful position to be sandwiched in between, underneath the umbrella. And then I have this down here of this champion makers team. And you can't join that. That's cross-lining. But because that's down my leg, I can access into resources, of which 2 you're going to see tonight. One you saw last night, if you're part of the 39 people who were with us last night on the Monday training, the 21 day fast start. And so we got that from, not from this is a team, but part of the team from Danny's team and brought that to you. So my goal is in serving our team and leading our organization is to make sure that I have access to bring you the best of the best to continue to help to have success in this amazing opportunity. And once again, that's what we'll do tonight. And so, it is September, actually 16th. I thought I changed that. My apologies. And it's good for all brand partners. And so tonight's agenda, we're going to have a testimony of the week. I've got Russ Ireland. He's going to share in a minute here. I'll bring him on in just a minute. Russ, not yet. And share his testimony. That was super exciting, almost like a one-patch wonder. And then, listen, we are so close to breaking ranks with people right now. It's not even funny. And so we thought that we'd have had him on tonight. So next week you can bank on it. We're going to have some managers and then some to celebrate. And we're so excited for you. And yeah, and so it's exciting. So, and then tonight on our coaching, I'm gonna be bringing in elite SPDs. There's two of them. You're experts from. One is from Andy Hoser, and it actually is a 7-minute condensed version of what the training was last night. I want to make sure if you weren't on it, you get to hear it tonight, and so you get the core of this 21-day fast start. And then I had an amazing, unexpected opportunity to spend 45 minutes with elite SPD Terry Miller. Now, Terry and David were at the top of a company called Optavia. And through a set of events in the last year, they left and came into LifeWave. And they've got 39 years in the industry, and they are just amazing leaders. And I got to slow down and spend 45 minutes with Terry today. I just called her just on another note, and then that unloaded into a conversation. She said, "Ken, are you going to record this?" I said, "You're darn right I am." And I hit the record button on my phone and recorded just nuggets after nuggets. And we're just going to pull a nugget out tonight for you all when it comes to why you don't want to use the word auto ship. So what do you use in its place? Because that's something we all deal with every day. And Terry basically has a 90% success rate in her organization of getting everybody on auto ship. Think about that. Now she has one leader in her organization who doesn't do that. And so it's taken her down to like 18%. But if it wasn't for that leader, pretty much all the other leaders, they're at 9 out of every 10 people they're signing up. They get them on, they don't even call it monthly subscription, right? And so I'm not going to say the word, two words that we're saying not to use. So it's going to be pretty awesome here what she does to help you win. And of course, we're still running for the Bahamas. And so if you're all in, we're in with you. And using the 21-day fast start is a elixir to help accelerate that. And then we'll look again at the 1 Million Stars event that's going to be happening here in Anaheim, California in October at the LifeWave convention. And so also during that convention, they're going to release the new movie that the producing Mickey Willis has done with David Schmidt. And that the world premiere is going to happen actually at that event. That's another new thing that we just learned. And so we'll talk more about that in a little bit. And so, of course, we have the All In that's coming up here in January. And that is a virtual event that is similar to the event we just had in August, except it's virtual, minus 500 people who will get to be there in person in the Warrior Studios. And that's the same Zoom studios, if you will, production studios that Anthony Robbins and some big boys use to be able to do massive Zooms. And we're going to be there, 500 of us, along with the rest of this is a team taking a look at this convention online that will give you the empowerment and nuggets to take you to a whole nother level. And that's in January. And then we've got the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership, law number 5, which is the law of addition. Last week was the law of navigation, profound, and now we've got the law of addition coming for tomorrow night. That's 7 o'clock. And then also we've got the women's Zoom happening tomorrow at noon, right? And we'll touch upon this again, but this is important. So even tonight, if you got women you're thinking about, and some of you are trying to reach out to, it is a great way to be able to invite these women ladies, because no men are allowed. And then also I'll be doing the 11 a.m. 21-day fast start team huddle. It's a 20-minute huddle. We started today. And for those of you who are serious about leveraging this 21-day fast start, then we're using a support system for you to continue to knock out of the park with us. So, and tonight also, once again, I'll be doing the presentation at 8 o'clock. So if you got friends and people that you're looking to get and plugged in and onboarded with this new opportunity, and you're in this 21-day fast start, you're looking to get your next 2 people in 48 hours, all these opportunities between the Women's Zoom and tonight's presentation and is going to be a good way to help get you started. Of course, the team also has a presentation going at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And you just look on the school platform, it's all there. So what I want to do, hey, Russ, if you can unmute yourself, and we're going to have you, if you be kind enough to share your your testimony, and that'd be awesome. And we go from there. See if you can see the unmute, Russ, on your phone. You're muted currently. Let's see. Where on your phone, there's going to be like an icon, like an audio icon. You got to hit it to unmute yourself. Maybe on your screen there somewhere. Unless Greg, are we able to unmute him?
No.
If he's on an iPhone, Ken, it'll be in the lower left corner.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rob.
It's on a
Are you on a computer though? Same thing, lower
Are you on
left.
a computer, Russ? If you're on a computer, it's the bottom left-hand corner. It should say audio. If you roll your cursor, it'll usually bring up a menu. There it is. Yay!
There you
Boom.
go.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. You want me to go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us. It's only been since Friday, or was it Saturday you began to wear the
Yeah.
patch? Wasn't it Saturday, this Saturday.
Yeah, my son and I went and attended one of the programs with Ken up in wasn't Tampa, was it?
Seminole. Yeah.
Okay. And I said to Ken before we went, I said, Ken, I know it takes a few days to get some of the patches, but is there any way I could get something now to get started? Because I'm anxious and I have so many friends that if this really works, and I don't want to be telling them how great it is until at least I've had a chance, figuring it was going to take time. I didn't expect what happened. So I put the patches on, literally.
Russ, hold on. Russ, how old are you?
82 going on 83.
You look great. Wow. Awesome.
And I'm also a brain cancer survivor. I have a inoperable brain tumor that I've had since, or diagnosed in 2011. They gave me 2 years to live at that point. So I fooled them.
Good for you.
Hopefully this will help fool them a little longer. At any rate, I put the patch on right away just because I wanted to get going. Came home, went to bed Saturday night. My normal nighttime routine is getting up somewhere between 3 and 5 times a night, which obviously means a lot of disruption to my sleep, usually in the morning. Certainly in the last couple of years, I don't have the energy and to get up to go in the morning that I used to have. I go to the gym 6 days a week with my son. So put the patch on, went to bed, didn't think about it, got up in the morning, only got up 1 time all night long. And I'm saying, what's going on here, And the thing that keeps me up most of the time is I have shoulders that are bone on bone because they've used to do a lot of heavy lifting back when I was younger. And my shoulders are what usually kept me up. I didn't even think about that at first. For a few minutes, I'm saying, wow, great night's sleep. I got up, really felt like attacking. And then I'm thinking to myself, my shoulders don't hurt me. What the heck's going on? I call it this is not possible. And of course, I've got a lot of friends in my genre. And of course, when you talk to them, that's all I talk about is the aches, the pains, this knee, that shoulder, my neck, my back. So I've already contacted even today, I probably talked to 10 people, just friends of mine that I've had, lifelong friends that I just, want them to get on this because I tell them all, don't expect what happened to me. I said, because this is not the norm. So I don't want you to think you're going to get a couple of patches, stick them on, and all of a sudden, the light's going to come up, the sunshine will be there. I said, it takes longer. And I told him about how many months per year. And of course, a lot of my friends are in that 70 and 87 and 8 month category. So I've been careful not to give them unrealistic expectations. But I have to tell you, I feel great. I really feel great. And again, last night, Monday night too, I slept again Monday night. So it wasn't just one night.
Wow, that's awesome. And so, and a couple of things, Russ, thanks for sharing that. Some people think, well, Ken, does this work on as we get older? I'm 60, and Russ is, up there, we're all getting older. And no, this thing turns on your stem cells at a much younger rate. And so my 94-year-old mother-in-law, we got the patch on her, and when she had throat cancer, and all of a sudden her hair started growing back out thicker. You know what I'm saying? And so, and thank God for this amazing technology. And hey, we want to definitely, Russ, I want to help you and, get your friends, on these patches. So you and I will talk more about that. And so excited for Russell, your son. I
Yes.
signed up, Christopher that we met with on Sunday, just signed up
Yeah.
a 6-pack right before this meeting, so that was
One
awesome.
other comment, Ken. I lived on Shelter Island, which is the tip of Long Island, for many years. If you live on Shelter Island, you have Lyme's disease. It's one of the heart places. This morning, there was a testimonial. I don't know how it got on it, but on your site of a gentleman who had it, went to the doctor, took the patches, went back. The doctor couldn't believe it because all the markers in your blood, it was gone. That's unheard of. It never goes away. It always stays with you. And I think the doctor even decided to sign up. But I've already called about 10 of my friends that were lifelong friends on Shelter Island that deal with Lyme's disease year round. Year round. They're constantly at the family doctor. He's giving them Z-Packs. Incredible. Yeah, that was so exciting to hear that.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, I'm excited to team up with you and help continue to get the word out to those friends out there with you. So if we can get them
Thanks.
on, and yeah, I came across that testimony and we put it on. I mean, yeah, 1 year and 2 months, no symptoms of Lyme disease in that testimonial. Then he showed his blood markers. I don't understand the levels because look,
Unbelievable.
yeah, it was just spectacular. 1 year and 2 months, no
Yeah.
Lyme disease. Yeah,
Yep.
that's crazy. Well, thank you, Russ. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, do you want me to stay on or?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I mean, yeah. Please stand for the rest of the meeting. We
Great.
just wanted to,
Thanks.
we open up because this is new for you. This is your first time being on one of our team calls. Yeah, we
Yes.
typically have a testimonial of the week, a few in the beginning, and then we follow down through. So yeah, definitely stay on. And
Okay.
we'll go ahead and continue to run from there.
Thank you.
So I'll
Nice
go.
meeting everybody.
Yeah, great having you on, Russ. Awesome. And I'll go ahead and mute you now. We'll continue to move forward. And appreciate you greatly. It was awesome. All righty here. Yeah. So, wow. And it's just awesome, think about our family and friends and just so happy for Russ. And we're praying also, Russ, for that, brain cancer, inoperable brain cancer diagnosis, back in the day and just hear you change. And we pray that this patch is going to continue to crush that for you. So, yes. All righty. Well, hey, before we move on, does anybody else have a burning desire to share a testimony before we move on? It could be a monetary testimony as well as it could be, with the health of the patch. And we'd love to hear if you have one. Please feel free to unmute yourself. I'll wait just a few seconds here, and then and then we'll move forward from there.
I can do mine.
Go ahead, Alan.
All right. In October 2023, I went to the hospital for 16 days. Doctor said I had congestive heart failure, AFib, sleep apnea. They had the mask on me. I was on oxygen 24 hours a day. Whenever I got out of the hospital, come here to my daughter's condo and just laid around for months. My Diane Williams talked to my daughter about it. They got me on the patch April the 3rd, and I was a one patch wonder. I felt good that first day. And then the continuing days, within that month, I was off of everything, the oxygen. I was getting my hair back. Probably in a 2-month period, I had done all kinds of things here at my daughter's condo, replaced her garbage disposal, replaced a 3-foot vanity top in her bathroom. So it's working. Thank you.
Wow. Love it. How encouraging. Thanks for sharing. That's awesome, Alan. Really appreciate you.
I said, Ellen's hair looks amazing. Then I go, I think he's
Yeah.
got more hair than you. I'm like, what? Don't say stuff like that. What? She say stuff like
I
that.
just got it cut.
He's got.
Oh, wow.
You look amazing. That's awesome. I love it.
I love it. That was awesome. All righty. Well,
Well,
yeah, go ahead, Go ahead, Jason.
actually, I've got a real quick update. Actually, Thursday is a month for my wife. She's not had to take any blood pressure medicine for over a month now. So that's huge for us.
How long was she taking it before?
Oh, I mean, she's she's always had high blood pressure just because it's hereditary and she inherited it. So she's pretty much always had high blood pressure as an adult. So, but yeah, this Thursday will be a week or a month and a week with 0 blood pressure medicine. So that's really awesome.
Love it. Love it. Well, I'm so glad this is recorded and, and great to share this hope that we have. I mean, this is the power of what we have. I'm thinking 37 months later, I'm more excited than I was when I first came in, and so just think about what what we have in our hands. How many times you talked to your friends the last several months and they brought to your attention something that they're taking that's doing all these things? We're sitting on the most amazing, basically, breakthrough, of the day. Stem cells are the holy grail of healing. And now we can't say healing, but they're the holy grail of bringing restoration and repair and blessing, as what you're hearing here. So praise God for that. And thank you, everybody, for sharing tonight. But, I'm going to jump and I'm going to have Greg and Menace share an amazing testimonial. We're going to, on the Bahama Tracker, because they have a leader inside their organization that is where now? Greg and Menace, if you want to jump in on this, I'm just calling it audible.
Absolutely. So I'll kind of
Guys
share
in on
share
here.
screen real
Yeah.
quick. Yep.
Yeah, so we all know that we're tracking for the Bahamas cruise, and I hope everyone is tracking their points, because you want to make sure you know where you're at, because in order to get on that cruise ship, you want to be strategic, and that's why we started with that 21-day fast stat, okay? Because that is going to get us all on that cruise ship. So we're pretty excited to announce this couple who are they're not even the highest rank in the company. So that goes to show that anybody can do this. So Dennis and Delora on Friday called us and they said, hey, they were called by the manager of the North American region and told that they are #1 out of all of the people tracking for the Bahamas cruise with 192 points. The couple after them is sitting at about 160 points. So they are really leading by over 30 points. And we're just so super excited for them. They love to travel. They love people. They have a passion to serve and to bless people. So when they heard about this cruise, they like, we're getting on this cruise ship. And they have gone to town and are just out there sharing with absolutely everybody with 192 points.
And that's after 4 weeks. That's only 4 weeks.
4
tracks.
weeks of tracking. And so they're on the cruise ship already. But you know what they're doing? They're turning around and helping the people on their team now to get onto that cruise ship. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ken.
Yes. Great couple.
Great job. That's so amazing. Absolutely spectacular. 192 points in 4 weeks.
Yeah. He's like, he said, even Manny goes, how did that happen? I'm like,
What the heck?
so they're joining us on our team meeting next Monday to basically share a little
Share
more.
what they did.
So we'll have that recorded.
Awesome. Oh man. Well, look forward to hearing that one. That's gonna be
Yep.
spectacular.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All righty. So let me go ahead and let's rotate down here and jump back on. Hold on. So as profound testimonial there. Okay. So what I want to do is we've got a couple really great coaching clips. Once again, from Elite SPD, Andy Hoser. And we have a 7-minute clip of what we shared last night on the training. And I want to make sure that if anybody missed it, that you got to hear the crux of this amazing 21-day fast start program that I call the DNA of this opportunity, because it is highly replicatable, very clear, very concise. If you want to know what to do when you first come aboard, this is what you do, and then you help your new people do the same thing too. This is it. And so, and then also, we're going to give another coaching clip, and I said from Terry Miller, and that's going to be an excerpt out of a conversation I recorded on my phone today. And so we were able to, it was not easy to get the technology from that recording all the way over to now you guys could hear it tonight, but with some great help and from Greg Mena and Brendan Duplessis, we were able to make that happen. And so thankful to have Brendan on our team and teamed up with me in helping make this happen for you guys. So let me go ahead and I'm going to change my screen here and what I'm sharing. Bear with me 1 second. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Andy Hoser. I'll reshare my screen here so you'll be able to see this in a moment. Alrighty, now let me get this built down. A minute here. Okay. So go ahead and get your pen and papers out again and make sure you're ready to take some great notes. And for the next 7 minutes, it's going to be pretty awesome. Here we go.
Sandy Hosier coming to you with a super exciting and super impressive update on how to harness the power of the LifeWave opportunity. And so I'm excited to share with you an update or a refresh, a brand new program that we're in the process of rolling out. In fact, we've been piloting this with a few teams, and the results we're seeing are just staggering. And I want to introduce you to a simple concept called the 21-day fast start. Now, keep in mind, this is designed when you and I join as a new brand partner, or maybe we get a teammate that joins as a new brand partner, to have a very specific and very targeted next step. Like, what exactly do I do as a brand new brand partner to take advantage of LifeWave? And so I'm excited to share with you kind of the way that this structure works. Now, keep in mind, this is simply a blueprint. This is a strategy or a roadmap. I like to refer to it as a treasure map, that we've organized this and laid out this program. Now, here's the fun part, is that over the next 21 days, by helping somebody process through the 21-day fast start, we're going to help them kind of harness the power of their relationships, the contacts and people they're most excited to share with. In the process, we're probably going to help them hit manager and maybe even director. The reality is that this could help somebody earn up to $3,200 in the next 21 days and lock in points for this incredible incentive trip to the Bahamas. So how in the world do I take advantage of this? Number one is I start today and then I end 21 days from now. Very simple. And so if I was to launch today, I just track 21 days, 3 weeks on the calendar, and that would be my target end date. Now, number two, this is when I begin to build and organize my contact list. Who are the people that I am most excited to share X39 and the LifeWave opportunity with, especially now if I had a roadmap that I could hand them where they could have success too, right? This 21-day fast start is really simplifying our entire success system. Now watch what happens is now if I've got a list of people that I'm excited to share with, I can share my story and my excitement. Number two is I can invite them to tune in to thisitsitinfo.com to learn more about the power of X39 directly from our inventor, David Schmidt, to see some testimonies, to learn more about the science and the technology behind this product. And then step three is I can begin to plug them in immediately to either nationwide Zooms, maybe team Zoom events. I could even schedule private Zoom events or small group meetups, maybe in my house or at a local event facility, or even just private phone calls that I could connect who are the people I'm excited to share this with, and my sponsor or mentor, somebody that's having the success that I want. Now, imagine what happens when somebody says, okay, I'm in. I want to take advantage of this strategy. Well, watch what happens. Is my target is within the first 48 hours, I'm adding one brand partner on my left team, Adam, one brand partner on my right team. Imagine the momentum that I'm starting to launch is that within the first 2 days or the first 48 hours is now I'm starting to build momentum. Now, if you notice, I can highlight if they have a core, advanced, or a premium order, I can begin to highlight that on this tracker. Now, the remainder of week one, the next 5 days, is my target is to get my second teammate on my left team and second teammate on my right team. You see the power behind this is we're enabling people to hit manager. You can hit manager literally in your first 7 days. So this simplified, focused blueprint is just extraordinary when people get a chance to see I can do this. This is simple. It's work. It's gonna take a commitment, but at the same time, this is something that is very doable. Now, watch what happens. Week 2 is I'm simply going to continue the process. I'm going to add a third teammate left and a third teammate right. These are personally invited. People, these aren't people that are added from other people. These are people that I'm personally inviting to LifeWave. And then week 3, so days 14 or 15 through 21, is I'm adding my fourth teammate left, fourth teammate right. Now, in this process, yes, I've got the foundation to hit manager, but I also have additional teammates left and right, which creates the foundation where I could even begin to rank up to director if I begin to duplicate. Now, the power of the 21-day fast start is that this is highly duplication oriented. And so imagine when I've got my teammates, let's say Cindy on the left and Dave on the right. I mean, imagine when they say, I'm in, I want to do the 21-day fast start too. I want to create this foundation in my business. All of a sudden, now I've got a manager on my left team, a manager on my right team. That would enable somebody to rank up to director during those 21 days, which is just incredible. And then in step 5, now watch what happens. Keep in mind, these results are for teaching purposes only. We can't guarantee any income, but here's what we know. When a teammate joins at Core is a $35 product introduction bonus. Advanced is a $75 product introduction bonus. And watch this, a premium teammate that joins your team is a $405 product introduction bonus. So if you notice on the screen above, Adam, Cindy, Elaine, Henry, just the team structure, Core, Advanced, or Premium, just simply, I took 35, 75, or 405, added those together. This would produce about $1,180 in product introduction bonuses, and this is going to help produce as many as 89 points for the Bahamas incentive trip. It takes 80 to earn it, and this could help you generate 89 points. Now, keep in mind, what if I had more teammates join at the premium level, or maybe people that are deciding to upgrade their enrollment during this time? Imagine $405 times 4 teammates on my left and 4 teammates on my right. That's incredible, because that's over $3,200 in product introduction bonuses that somebody could potentially generate in their first 21 days. Now, what I know about this is we're seeing incredible results. We're seeing people rank up through the system. We're seeing people launch successfully, and we're seeing people chase the Bahamas trip with a vengeance right now. And so we want to help you take advantage of that. You can download an updated copy of this right here from the team website. And so we're excited to share this with you. We hope that this adds value to you, and we hope that you feel inspired that I can go help people win and have success because of this simplified blueprint that's designed specifically to help people get off to a great fast start.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hold on a second, move my pen here. And what I want to do is, as I get myself on camera, is we have, if you have not printed the tracker out, like this is your first time seeing this, I hope you see what we see, because this is spectacular. And I want to show you where you can currently get this tracker. We have it on our school platform, And we actually created in the school platform under Classroom, the very first folder now is a 21-day Fast Start program, where you actually could see this video again, see last night's training that we did, as well as print the tracker. So let me pull it up for you so you could see the pathway to get that done. There we go. So when you're in school, let me know, can you currently see the school platform right now? Yes or no?
Yes, we
Yes.
can see it. Yep.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So, when you get into the classroom, it's going to look like this. And the very first folder is a 21-day Fast Start. And you click on that, that brings you to this screen here, and you can see the links to be able to take a look at the PDF, the third one down, the 21-day Fast Start Tracker. You click on that, and that brings you to here. Let's see if you can see this bigger, where you can actually, and we basically colorize it, make it a little bit easier for you to see, but it's the same thing that Andy just went over, where you print this out and you can go ahead and put your start date in, your end date 21 days later, begin putting in the names of the people that are closest to you that you want to start with. And then I recommend turn this page over and put some more names. You never put enough names in. And then boom, first 48 hours, what's your goal? One left, one right. Right. And so, and that is, we had so that's your goal. And as you just heard, now, in order to help support this, I started this morning at 11 a.m. We're doing 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. We started yesterday, today, Tuesday, and we will for the next 3 weeks, ending Tuesday, 2.5 weeks out from now, 21 days from now, 3 weeks from now, what have you. Support team huddle that for 20 minutes, just a 20-minute time frame, you can jump on with us and celebrate the wins that now are being created from this. Also get some nuggets to be able to help you win bigger with this as well. Because this is the foundation of this business of going manager and then setting yourself up to get ready for director and then duplicating so that thing runs up, so that runs you through the organization, flow chart of the steps of manager, director, senior director, executive director, presidential director, senior presidential director, all the way to elite. And it all starts with this here. So if you have any questions, ask your upline, but this is where you can find it. You can print it out and go from there. And then once again, if you need any more, the tracker for the Bahamas, if you need more sheets because you've run out of room, then you can get that here as well. And also there is a how to get to the Bahamas training, right? Now, this was spoken of 6 weeks ago, right before they started it. But the guts of that training led by Terry Miller is huge. I would highly recommend you watch this video down here towards the bottom of Go to the Bahamas. And so it's powerful. And then we have the Bahama Leader Tracker strategy, which literally is just perfect, because you get your old business in a box, if you will, all written down. You can see it visually of who you're bringing in, who you're working with, and then also who not only you're working with your direct personals, but sometimes you're working below. And you can see all of it on this Bahama Tracker Leader format. And so you got your first for you, but then you say, okay, let's set a goal you want to get to, say 80 points. Well, then you do a countdown, and as they did here, they start with 125 as a goal, and then they, signed up somebody for 4 points. Boom, now they have 121 needed to go. And then they signed up someone who got 5 points, what have you. Someone who hit manager on their team, they get 5 points. Now that's 116. They're subtracting the points down all the way to 0. So it's a really great way to do a countdown on all the points. Of course, Dennis and Delora, they went upside down on this thing. They blew right off the page. So, and so you can just kind of just track your progress, right? And then you can track who on your team is running, who's ranking up, how many points do they got, because you get points, when they rank up. 7, 5, I think 10, 15, so on. And when they hit, they get some massive points. It's pretty amazing. So it doesn't take long when you've got people ranking up for you to catch up on points. And so that's all on here. So just want to give you a resource tool because we're here to help you win. And so, yeah, it's pretty cool. All right. Let me go. Let's see. Get out of this thing. F10 maybe. Hold on, guys. All right, that's not working. I'll just have to. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So there's your school format. Okay, and if you're not on school yet, just go to BelieversForLife.com on your phone. BelieversForLife.com. BelieversForLife.com on your phone, and click the first button there. That will get you set up on our text thread, and then on that text thread, it will automatically send a reply to invite you to our school format. So that's an FYI also. All righty. So let me now, I'm going to play Terry Miller. Just a brief conversation, an excerpt of a conversation that she and I had today. And do you all see her face on here right now? Alan, do you see that? See Terry Miller's face? Just nod
we
your
see
head.
it.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, because sometimes when I change screens, it doesn't. For some reason, I'm sure it doesn't. So thanks, guys. So, this business is built on, well, auto ship, monthly maintenance. And Terry and her husband, 39 years in the industry, really have an expertise with word choices that make it easy for people to make decisions and not get tripped up, particularly when it comes to auto ship. So they don't use the word auto ship or monthly maintenance. And so I want you to hear what she's saying, what she's trained her team to say, and where minus one of her leaders out, you push that leader out, they're at 90% success rate on what I'll call auto ships. So I'm gonna change my language here quickly too. So get a listen, take a pen, and get ready here. And so here we go.
So they want that
Hold on,
subscription.
hold on.
What is the conversation with them you're having so they want that subscription?
And that's another transfer of the skills. So for example, when you're doing a share, helping them understand that they're, all this, committed to 1 month per decade of their life.
Yep.
That when they purchase their bundle, they'll get a supply, but we'll also set them up so they don't run out of patches. I never use the word subscription, and I never use the word auto ship. So you want to make sure you're committed to 1 month per decade,
right,
of your life. And we're going to set you up with a bundle so you have a supply, and we'll also set you up so you don't run out.
Okay, got it.
But because if you use the word subscription or auto ship, that triggers people.
Mm-hmm.
And you could go into depth and explain, well, if you don't get on subscription, then you're going to get inactive, and then you'll lose your binary. But a brand new person doesn't even understand nor care about that. But also the making sure that the person doing the share of the technology knows what to put in their bundle, what bundle to choose for a single or a couple,
mm-hmm.
how to set it up. So these are like competency skill sets that I was able to secure for these leaders. And, the duplication model is do it for them, do it with them, watch them do it, watch them teach it. Hmm. So then when I double check, I leave nothing to chance.
Hmm.
And, we're almost at, I think we're probably at 680 DVU.
Wow.
And almost at $70,000 a month in income.
That's crazy. That's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah.
Oh, it is. I mean,
seriously,
it's crazy awesome. Well, one, the technology works for everybody all the time, and the business model rocks. So why would you not secure up every step for the people who want to build a phenomenal business? The other thing too is my obligation as a leader is to make sure that I lead them well and leave nothing to chance.
What is the conversation with them you're
guys.
having so they want that subscription?
Sorry.
And that's another transfer of the skills.
All right.
That's awesome.
Love it. Absolutely love it. You know, they want to make sure they're committed to 1 month per decade of life. And right there, that's to me, it's a change in conversation and telling people that, hey, this works on 97% of the people, you know, it works 90% of the it works on 97% of the people over a 90-day time frame. And to me, I'm going to remove almost, I think, that from my language. I'm just going to talk about how the power of this past exists if you're committed to wear it 1 month for every 10 years of life. So, like word choices make a difference, right? And then we're going to make sure you get you the right supply of patches, 3620. And then we're going to set you up so you don't run out. I love it. Because 1 month for every 10 years of life puts you in the, hey, you're going to make sure you don't run out. And well, hey, listen, this is all being recorded, right? This will be on our school platform, and we will pull that excerpt. These excerpts also, we'll put that also in school, and we'll notify you guys of that as well, so that you can quickly find, how to share auto ship with people, and by not using the word auto ship, and so that you can quickly duplicate that, because we want to make sure that what we're doing with school, you can do a copy and paste. Copy and paste to your team. Okay, take a look. Copy and paste to someone else you're helping train somebody, and then show them where they can go copy and paste too. All right. Okay, well, we've got events coming up. We're going to be wrapping this up here. And so, we've got.
Ken Cheryl's got a question out there. If you could look at that in the
ahead.
chat.
I didn't see it. Yeah, bear with me 1 second here.
Thanks, buddy.
Go from the core to advanced or after core 7 monthly sufficient? Okay, so is it better to have someone go from core to advanced or after core, set them up on a monthly subscription? It's always better to take someone from core to advanced because they get a bigger bang for their buck, right? So, and that puts them up into the 300, it just sets them up for open up the comp plan. So, and so if they have a monthly subscription, so that what would happen is the normal monthly subscription, that would be $199, if you will, basically for $40 more, they're getting a whole other sleeve, and they're getting the benefit of now being considered at 300 points, as having the advance, and now they can open up the comp plan, if that makes sense. And Greg and Matt, if you have another way you want to say that, please offer.
The way to kind of clarify that is we always set everybody up, and of course I love the wording. I'm stealing this and using this now, so we will also set you up so you don't run out. So we're going to set them up so you don't run out. So you want to set them up on the obviously monthly subscription, but then when that next month before the subscription happens, you want to upgrade them to advanced, and then you push out the monthly another month. So if it's, say, today's, September 16th, say they start today, you'll basically have it set up for October 16th, but before October 16th, you're going to want to upgrade them to advanced because it makes sense for them to do that. And then you push back the auto ship to, in this case, to November 16th. So hopefully that makes sense. By doing that, it helps them actually save money. They get 3 sleeves for only $240 increase, and we can push back the monthly amount. So it depends if it's one person or 2 people, but we always set people up. My normal verbiage is always, we're just going to set you up. We're going to set you up to succeed. But I love how she's set you up so you don't run out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love it. Oh, Ken, you're muted.
Yeah. Sorry about that. All righty, thanks. So good. Yeah, Cheryl, that's perfect. All righty. Okay, let me just look one more time at our wrap up here, so I'm not missing anything. We talked about the irrefutable laws of leadership we have tomorrow night, but then we got the women's Zoom tomorrow once again. Great. Listen, if you started as of today on the 21-day fast start, hey, this is a great way for you to be able to help add another person in on the 2 that you're looking for, or 2, get enough women on the Zoom. You may find the next 2 on your fast start program, getting your first 2. And then if you needing some horsepower and some encouragement and some nuggets, some inspiration, we have a 20-minute window tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 11:20 Eastern Standard Time. And so using the same link we use here. And then once again tonight, I'll be doing a presentation here in the next 8 minutes or 7 minutes. And so if you got people that you want to introduce this opportunity to, I'm going to help get that introduced to them. And so and go from there. So keep abreast of what's on school on the weekly calendar. And Greg, man, do you have anything else you want to add before we wrap this up?
Yeah, just stay connected and engaged and keep talking to people.
Yeah. And I encourage you, if you can do 11 o'clock, great. If you can't, that's fine. But if you get on there, it's another mindset of just Monday through Friday, thinking of the 21-day, fast start and getting people started with a fast start. So Mena just got someone started today and they're already rocking and rolling, and
Yeah.
it's just very cool. So that's the one thing that you always want to think about is how do we get the next person going? But all of us, we're doing it right now. We're doing the 21-day fast start ourselves. You're going to want to do it yourself, so because you can prove it out, and we're going to be tracking the numbers, saying this is how much we made in 21 days based upon the 21-day fast start, and the same thing that other people can do the same thing. So it's exciting. I love it.
It's gonna be awesome. All righty. Well, if you got to run, please do. If you want to stay on for just a minute, I'm going to close this out in prayer, and then we'll wipe this up, and I'll get ready for the next meeting. All righty. Well, Lord, thank you very much for this amazing opportunity, Lord, to have the team on. Lord, you love every single one of them, and your desire is to bless them immensely. You just think they're the most spectacular people ever, Lord. Each one is your favorite. And Lord, you're excited about getting this patch on the watching world around us because you gave us David Schmidt, and then you gave him the mindset to create this patch. And you're the one who's been behind this patch. There's no coincidence that we're the fast growing relational marketing company in the world, Lord, all driven from the growth of this patch. And so we're so grateful. And we're also grateful for Stephen, Gina, Merritt. Pray you bless them richly and bless this as a team. Now bless everybody on this call. Give us fun, Lord, belief, confidence, simplicity, duplication. In Jesus' name, Lord, to continue to take this amazing patch and the wealth that goes with this opportunity and herald this message to the watching world, to find those who are praying for this, who are looking for this, and that you'll give us divine appointments to run into them to get this. And Lord, you're going to supercharge this 21-day fast start program for our team. Lord, we thank you for that. And you're going to bless more people on getting aboard that ship. And we're excited about that too. We thank you for your faithfulness, Lord. We thank you. We're partnering with you because with you, all things are possible. And so we thank you and we honor you. And we're excited to be serving this opportunity with you. And thank you for allowing us to be included in as stewards of this amazing opportunity with you. And we love you in Jesus' name. Amen. Alrighty, guys. It's been an honor. Be blessed. And look forward to the next team call together. 20 tomorrow night, 20 interview with all laws of leadership. It's going to be awesome. And so hopefully see you more on that too.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Awesome.